Hello and welcome to another video from Alberta Bushcrafter. My name's Dean and I've got JC here, and this is the fourth installment of the 2015 Saw Shootout. And on this one we're going to call it the bantam weights.
Yep.
Or actually really we call it featherweights. Either way, you'll see that, you'll have seen that already in the title. But this is multi-tool saws. So we actually put our gear together and have 5 contenders, and it's a really good representation of most of the multi-tools out there, at least the ones that I'd buy. It's a special shout out, by the way, to D at Multi-Tool School. We're thinking of you on this one because this is what you do. So let's get started and see what we've got. First, I always laugh at this one. This is the Bear Grylls ultimate survival tool. So this is really, it's a Gerber multi-tool. Right off the bat, there's a disadvantage with it. These don't really lock too well. And this is my third replacement of this tool because of that issue. I've given up. I keep it in my bug out bag, and that's it. So second, what do we got?
We have the Schrade Tough Tool. It's an older design, one of the originals actually that came out in competition with the original Leatherman, and it's I got it in a pack with a locking knife. It was $20 for both, so basically a $10 tool. Wow. And third, this is the one it's in competition with. This is actually a Leatherman Super Tool 300, and this is the original Leatherman. So really nice saw on that. All of these actually have decent blades. We didn't really have any with crummy blades. So here's number 3. We'll see how it does. And number 4, the big Leatherman's little brother, the Leatherman Sidekick. $30 tool, little saw, and we'll see how it stacks up against this big brother.
And finally, this is the only one that's really not a multi-tool, but this is the Swiss Army one-handed trekker. And I've noticed actually the saw on this is a little tiny bit longer, like a ½ an inch more than the others here. So we'll see how this one does as well. So all these have really nice blades, and it looks like 4 out of 5 of them lock. So the only disadvantage with the Swiss Army is the saw blade does not lock. So we're going to get the lab set up and let's see how these turn out. Okay, so we've got another improvised sawhorse here, and this is, tell us what wood this is, JC.
That is Cherrywood. It's about half seasoned, and this is notoriously hard to cut.
Yeah.
We decided to get some real hardwood, and this is what we've got.
All right.
You ready, Dean?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Three. 30. 50. Oof. 80.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
And the dogs love Cherrywood.
6, 7. 110.
That was about 120. 120, yeah.
There you go, Caesar. 120.
On a notoriously tough wood.
Yes, there is that. Okay, your turn.
All right. Ready?
Okay, go.
She's starting to bind really bad. And it's hard to get a grip.
70.
What are you at now?
Ooh, that's looking nasty.
You know what? I'm going to call this a DNF. It isn't clearing properly, and it is binding.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a DNF.
Does not finish. All right, yeah, now I'm kind of worried we're going to break our multi-tools here. That would be quite put out. Okay. I've actually put a lanyard on here, and I can see we're just going to get in the way today, but there we go. Leatherman Super Tool.
Alrighty, go.
Okay. It's just a small saw. Count at 80?
I was at 75. But...
Okay. Oh, now that's 90 then. $113. Did you get that?
He did, yeah.
You enjoying that? Good boy.
Now remember, this is notoriously tough wood to cut.
Yeah, our next one's going to be more fun.
I'm a little worried about my little
dog sitting here waiting for the cherrywood.
A little worried about my little sidekick.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
I was 66?
I had 78.
78? Okay.
Actually, I had 88.
Oh, okay. No, we'll call her 88. That's fine.
Wow.
That was a little surprising.
It's quite surprising. All right. So as you notice, this limb's still about the same size. So last contender.
And the biggest saw.
Yes.
Go.
Three. Seven, 8, 90. 7. Ooh, it's getting.
That wood binds bad.
110. See, there we go about the need a lock on this.
On that wood, definitely. 113?
Yeah. So, equal with the Leatherman. So
Yeah.
you guys can actually see if you were in a survival situation that if this was all you had, you'd be burning calories like crazy.
Yeah.
But it would still do what you need to do after a lot of work. Word
of note, this wood killed my Fiskars out the front saw.
Bad wood.
Bad wood.
Okay, so now we've got our softwood, and tell us about this one.
That is a branch of lodgepole pine. It is still green, it is full of sap, but it should be considerably easier to cut.
You'll have to clean it. Well, we'll be cleaning the saws after this, I can guarantee.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Go ahead, Dean.
I can keep going. There's 100.
We still got another 30 strokes to go through that. It's not even barely throwing chunks.
Blowing chunks. Well, we got most of it done at 140. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
$149.
I had 151, but yeah.
Split the difference, 150.
150, yeah.
There you go, boys.
Don't worry, Caesar, you'll get one.
Yeah, yours is next. Okay.
All right.
Here's the charade. Anytime.
Big disadvantage of the design. I'm gonna have to go left-handed on this. No, she's binding up again. What are you at? No, that's a DNF. I had about 55.
I had 55. How about that?
Yeah, that's a DNF on that, definitely.
Oh, it's almost as good as my Carolina Tools multi-tool, which I did not bring out. Sorry, you gotta wait a minute, buddies. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
All right.
Okay, hang on. One little adjustment I want to make. Oh, can't do it.
Can't put the lanyard ring in.
No. That is a slight distance. I know what I'm going to do though. There, move that down to there.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Nine, 70. 80.
I had 78.
I had 82, so 80. There you go, bud. Go get it.
There you go, Caesar. That's a lot tougher to cut than I thought it would be, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna snug it down a bit because this thing is wobbling. Now you got the advantage.
All right.
Number 4, Leatherman Sidekick. Anytime.
$55?
I counted 59.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a good little saw.
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Well, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you.
All right. Swiss. Go ahead.
Some knots there. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I get 20. $54 I got.
I have 53. That's a
I
lot
have
harder
54.
Yeah, 54 works.
Who wants
Harder than
one?
I thought it was going to be.
You want one? Go fetch.
Do you want to try a third? You want to try some of that alder? Because that's not really all that hard of wood. It is dry though.
Oh, we could.
Because I think we're using.
Actually, I'm not sure if we got time.
Okay. Another day.
I'm gonna have to edit that last bit out. All right. So that was interesting and a little surprising in spots.
It really was.
Here are the results then. In absolutely last place with 2 do not finishes. That's the Schrade Not So Tough tool. Yeah, that blade's not
No,
much
it's
of
not
anything.
aggressive at all.
4th place. This is the Gerber Bear Grill's so-called ultimate multi-tool, which is not. I actually feel that blade's the same as the Schrade.
Well, it's not even hooking my gloves.
Yeah.
Not really.
3rd, and a decent showing for what we had to put these through. That's the Leatherman Super Tool 300.
I think it did all right.
Still a good piece of gear. Although this was $65 with a knife. So, yeah. 2nd place, and this is what surprised both of us, is the Swiss Army one-handed Trekker. And that's decent. That's still some pretty aggressive teeth. So you do the honors on 1st place.
First place, and actually, for me, a surprising upset is the Leatherman Sidekick. The little saw just works. And works. And works.
I had the feeling that, the Leathermans were going to do really well. And of course, we're right. And I always knew that the Swiss Army Trekker, this is the one I normally use. But yeah, I was actually really pleasantly surprised. And we were discussing it. And one of the issues is these two, they've got straight blades. They're not taper ground. The Leatherman blades are ground to a fairly good taper.
Yep.
So again, they don't tend to bind in the cut. And the Swiss Army, there's a little bit here, but it's almost a straight flat blade. But the other thing I noticed as well, even comparing, no, the teeth are the same.
Oh, the teeth are identical.
So
One of the biggest differences between these two is actually the width of the spine on the saw. And on the little Sidekick, it is almost paper thin.
yeah, it's about half the width.
And I think that gave it a little bit of a disadvantage in that
You mean an
horrible
advantage.
wood.
Gave it an advantage.
Oh, did I say disadvantage?
You said disadvantage.
Well, I expected it to be disadvantaged.
So the other thing I was going to put this one in 1st place, and also maybe as one of the best. I don't like to use ultimate or best or anything because you saw how an ultimate tool did here. This is actually one of the nicest multi-tools I've seen, the Leatherman Sidekick. I mean, I love my Super Tool. It is heavy. This is half the weight. This is a beautifully designed tool.
That's my EDC tool. It goes everywhere with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Previously abused, it is neglected.
Doesn't look it. Okay, so that is round 4. I'm going to say the featherweights of the 2015 Saw Shootout. And this is another video from Alberta Bushcrafter. I want to say I'm Dean.
And I'm JC.
I want to say thank you guys very much for watching on this rather crummy and cold and blustery day.
I think Mother Nature hates us.
Yeah, she does. So take care and good day.